Now we're heading down the street to Steam Distillery. Do you enjoy high-end bourbons, gins, vodkas? I want you to meet these two guys, owners and operators of Steam Distillery. This is Scott and Michael, and let's see what they got going on at Steam Distillery on G Street. Can we just see how it works back here?
Yeah.
I'll follow you.
So what he's got right now going is making a pumpkin spice vodka.
So what we do with these, this is called a Soxhlet extractor. And the idea behind it is anytime we want to do a new flavor, we can do something in here and try it. It's quick. This will be done in like 45 minutes. So what happens, this filled with vodka, it gets boiled, the vapors come up this bigger tube, hits the glycol system, condenses back to a liquid, and you can see it's rising up on this small tube. Once it hits up here, it's going to siphon back down into here. Does that over and over and over again until it pulls all those. This will be completely white when it's done, and this will be this color when it's done. So we do them like this, play with it until we get the flavors dialed in. If we like it and we're going to do bigger batches, I've got this one here, which is just a 6-liter version. So I can do big, and that's what we use most of our flavors that are up there. Then we blend that with our vodka to make our flavored vodka. So.
Okay, so sampler. This is where
Sampler,
we're going to figure out what it tastes like. We like what we find out. We like what we have now. We like this.
We dial it in with that, then we go to bigger for stuff that we're just going to pour behind the bar here.
Okay.
We do it this. This will produce 1.5 gallons. It'll last us a month, two. It depends on which one it is. If it's something we're going to sell at the liquor store, like our habanero, our vanilla, our lavender, lemongrass, I've got the Big Daddy here. Same thing that goes on top of that 100-liter still right there.
So how would you guys get together and say, hey, look, I got like a science degree or something, let's do this?
The thing with distilling in the United States, you can brew beer at home. You can make wine at home. As soon as you put that beer or wine through a distillation process, it's federally illegal everywhere in the country. It's from old prohibition laws. So I got myself a unit and practiced the theory of distillation in my garage because you can't actually distill anything. So I made a lot of distilled water.
So right now we're doing bourbon.
We're doing bourbon. But to be bourbon, it has to be a minimum of 51% corn. And then everything else, it has to be 100% grain, but 51% of it has to be corn. Then you can use whatever other grains you want. I do corn, 6-row barley, and rye. Like Scott was saying, yeah, in this vessel here, we make our vodka out of a long grain rice. Okay. And we played around with it for a long time. So you can see it bubbling away in there. And you can actually dip your finger in and taste it. You can taste the sweetness of that well, depending on how much is fermented off. But.
Put my finger in it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah, the yeast hasn't eaten all the sugar yet. I just put it in last week, I think it was. So it takes about 10 days to fully ferment out.
So we're halfway through the process?
About halfway through the fermentation process, and then I'll start doing 25 gallons at a time, running through this.
Let's see some of this finished product.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, my head hurts.
So I'm going to make the smoked old fashioned. It's our #1 drink by far. It is the one that it has a bit of a show to it. So what we make it with is first 1 orange and 1 Oreo cherry, simple syrup.
I don't think there's anything simple in this place.
A little bit of chocolate bitters. Then we use Buffalo Trace because we don't have our own, and Buffalo Trace is it's a favorite.
I see where you're going. There's your smoker right there.
So yes, we use the smoker. We use applewood chips.
There we go. Let's see what it looks like. I get to do it. You get to do it.
I do it. Yep.
Oh man, look at that. Oh, that is. That's like I'm at the barbie. I'm at my campfire right now.
Carries through that smokiness with the sweetness. Absolutely.
That is the most flavorful drink I have ever had.
It's got a lot of flavor in it.
And that smoke is just perfect at the end.
This is our maple bacon Manhattan. So we first start with one of the round ice cubes here. Old Forester whiskey, but we let it sit in bacon grease for a week, and then we freeze it, and then we strain it off. An ounce of maple. Actually, we want to use 100% maple syrup. Okay. A little bit of orange bitters. Strain it, and then to top it off, we take the bacon, and we use this gun again. We cook the bacon just a little bit more.
Maple bacon Manhattan.
Yes. So,
nice.
yeah.
Look at that. All right, man. Oh my gosh. Wow. Now, while we were there, they had Dustin come in, the owner of the restaurant next door, and make us a fresh poke bowl. It went perfect with our drinks.
So we're gonna make an ahi bowl real quick. Little rice. We do lime juice, agave, zest, and mirin in our rice. We take our ahi loin, diced up, take a little bit of soy sauce, give it a mix. So some marinated
Ooh,
cabbage
red
in
cabbage. So is this your recipe? Did you figure this one out, or did you just
Yeah, it's not too
kind of work with it?
Keep it
huh?
simple. Don't
It
mess
is?
it up. Freshly shaved carrot.
Well, I know how busy you are, and you came in to make this.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, man. What a couple of nice and fun guys, great hospitality, and we learned a lot.